Hi, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a long time, like almost 2 weeks, but there's a reason for that. Which I'll get into later. But basically, I've just been busy and I decided to come back and do some kind of video on all things girly because I've said it many times. I'm super girly and people always ask me stuff and I share my information, but so I have like all my products right here and like a couple different things. So I have stuff to talk about and share, and I'm excited to talk to you guys again because that has been so long. And I've been thinking all week, like, oh, what should I do a video on next? So this has been something I've been wanting to do, and I posted on my Instagram a while ago, and that's what people commented back, like makeup, girly hair, like stuff like that. So I'm excited to do this with you guys. And but I'm gonna actually start with like an update. So if you don't care about my life or you haven't been following any of my videos, you can skip ahead a little bit because I'm gonna just update everyone on what's been going on and why I've been so away. But last week I took a little vacation. It was my best friend's birthday. So we rented a hotel down in Sarasota. I stayed in the Modern Tribute Hotel and it was very nice. We had a really good time. I had like the deluxe suites. I had like 2 rooms. But the reason I rented that specific hotel is because I got my maternity pictures done, which I am going to show you guys a little sneak peek because I'm in love. They look so good. I'm so excited to see them. I don't have all of them back. She just sent me a couple. So I'm really excited to share with you guys and share with you that I have it down here ready to show you. But I stayed with her. We stayed in the hotel together for a couple of days and, just went downtown Sarasota, went to some restaurants, just hung out. And it was a really good time. And I also got her light because I want to do a live stream with her. She's been my best friend for so long, like a best friend relationship thing, like basically how to keep like long-term best friends. Like how do we do that? Like relationships are hard as an adult, and keeping those friendships and growing together versus growing apart, and kind of how we do it, and see if we can like see how well we know each other kind of thing. So I think that will be fun to do. So that was kind of my idea. But also, I got my maternity pictures done, and on Wednesday I will be 26 weeks, so we're close to the 3rd trimester. And I feel like I got them done kind of early. I did that because right now I'm kind of all belly. You can't really tell I'm pregnant like anywhere else. So I wanted to do that while I still look, I guess, like normal-ish, because it could take a turn. It could definitely take a turn in a couple weeks. So when I went to the midwife last week, I put on 11 pounds. So far I'm 216, which is the biggest I've ever been in my life. And in my head, I've put on 16 pounds because I've always weighed typically 200. That's like my weight that I weigh all the time. So 216 is where I'm at, and my midwife doesn't want me to have another big jump. So I kind of gotta level out a little bit. So I've been watching the carbs a little bit, and I've been trying to not eat a lot of sugar. So it's been hard. I'm not dieting or anything. I just am being more conscious of what I eat because I don't want to have another big jump. And they do like how much weight you should put on for pregnancy, like about your BMI. And since I'm already like kind of a bigger girl, I shouldn't put on more than 15 to 20 pounds. So my goal is 20 pounds. And like I said, I'm already at 16, so I don't really want to put on, I have like 5 pounds to spare. So obviously I won't beat myself up if I go a little bit over, but my working out has significantly decreased because of just overall like pain and exhaustion. So I haven't been able to do that a whole bunch. So I really have to be conscious of what I eat. But I had a lot of people at work tell me they put on like 50, 60 pounds when they were pregnant. And I'm just wondering, is that like normal? Is that like what women typically put on? Like what's the range? I know it varies for all women, but like, what kind of weight are we putting on here? I'm about to be my third trimester and I've put on 16 pounds. My midwife says that I put on a little bit more than that because I lost weight in that first trimester. So when she has my starting weight at like 195 or something like that, where in my head, I typically weigh 200 pounds. That's what I'm going to go off of. So I just want people to comment and tell me what their weight gain was looking like, because I just want to make sure that I don't have these really high expectations for myself, but also that I'm, I want to be a little bit more disciplined. I'm not that kind of person that thinks, oh, I'm eating for 2. Like, no, I just eat for 1 and I just try to be healthy. Someone said 30 pounds, 230. I think about how much I want to weigh, like 230. Wow. But, I'm halfway there and, we'll see where I'm at. But like I said, I am being a little bit more conscious now about what I'm eating, because I don't want to have to work. I can't work out my midwife was like weeks. And I was like, weeks? After I have the baby, she was like, weeks. I was like, how many weeks? I know I'm probably not going to want to work out after the baby, but I try to tell her, I'm like, I work out for mental clarity, to get this stagnant energy out of me. Like if I'm having a rough week, I'll just work out or ride my bike or something, because it just helps to like sweat and like get your mind off things. So mentally, I'm like, she's like, a mile walk is a good workout for you. I'm like, a mile walk? That's it? I'm riding my bike 2 miles. But we'll see. So 26 weeks on Wednesday, and he is for 2 days now. I mean, he kicks all the time, but I was trying to record it because that's how hard it is right now. And I'm shaking him up in there. I'm shaking him up, trying to get him to kick, and I can see it, but I really want to capture it so I can show Nick or show you guys, because my husband doesn't have the attention span to stare at my stomach longer than 30 seconds, or he's like not kicking, looking away. So, and if you have been watching my husband, you know that he has been banned. His original account has been banned. His backup account has been banned. And his 3 other accounts have been banned. Today, his most recent account has been banned. So I don't know if he's going to have another account, but if you follow him on his other sites, then you know. But basically, I leave for a couple days to go on this vacation, and I come back and my slippers are all disorganized in the closet, and I got shoes everywhere, and it's like this alternate personality, and I'm just like, he's so excited to show me these videos, thinks he's so clever, and I'm just like, you've gone off the rails, buddy. Except he crossed the line when he pulled out the wedding shoes, because I said, you crossed the line. You better not ruin those shoes. I waited for months to get those shoes. I had to search high and low I knew what shoes I wanted. I wanted specific boots, and I had to like look on eBay. I had to look on all these like secondhand shops. I had to do all this stuff to get these shoes, and I get on there and they're just being slammed together, rat-a-tatted on this video in the name of America. So, but I brought the boots here because these are my wedding shoes. You can see why I waited so long to get these. I waited weeks, y'all. Weeks to get these shoes because I needed them in a certain size and they didn't have them. And they are, see, look, you got hair all over them. I can just tell a man was messing with these. But they are Betsy Johnson. If you know Betsy Johnson, you know she's all things glitz glam. Yes. And I wore boots to my wedding because I didn't want to wear heels. And it was because I wore these all night long. And I wear these still. I still wear these. And so does my husband. And yes, his new account is banned. See? Deborah, he did. They got hair they got like fur all over them. He said he didn't walk around in them, but I'm missing a gemstone. And I said, did you make me lose a gemstone? Because I don't think I could buy another pair of these. So, but I brought my wedding shoes here. And then also I'm wearing my wedding earrings. So it was kind of like a thing, like a theme, I guess. Our anniversary is coming up in September, but so next thing you know, he's going to be breaking in my jewelry or wearing my clothes or something. He just wants to be me. He's going to get on my account and say all things girly, and then it's going to just be him doing his thing, you know? That's probably what you guys thought this was, right? Everyone got on here. But also, his account, he says he's going to start another one, Freedom Frankie. And I just need everyone to know that was my Freedom Frankie is my character. I had this idea of this American puppet show, and I have all these characters. And he was making fun of me at first, and now he's like obsessed with the idea. And I just need you guys to know who creates all this content. The original mastermind is me. I just get no credit. I haven't even been able to make a video, y'all, because Nick has been in the office. I kid you not. The reason I have been out is because he is in here every day making video. I can't make a video if he's in here making videos. This is not going to work that way. So if I'm ever missing for almost 2 weeks, like I have been, just know if you look at my husband's account, he's got 58 videos posted in the last 48 hours. That's why. So you can only imagine that's enough YouTube in the household for the day. But anyway, let's talk girly things. So I brought my makeup bag. So what we're at 12 minutes in. So boom, this is my makeup bag. It's pretty big. I know. The story of makeup is, I told you guys before, I am the oldest of 7. My mom had 5 girls, and I grew up in a very girly household, meaning none of us are tomboys at all. Like we're just, and hold on, someone just asked me how my dog is. So Leo, I forgot to update you guys on Leo. He's on bed rest. He's been on bed rest for almost 2 weeks now, and he's definitely getting better. We've had no vomiting, no diarrhea, anything like that. The bed rest, he's not finished the anti-inflammatory. It's about a 2-week anti-inflammatory process or medicine cycle, and we're not done that yet. But basically, when that medicine stops, we're going to see how he's doing. He's definitely feeling better. He keeps trying to run. He keeps trying to like jump, like he's trying to do things again, but he still has that gait that's off, which tells me that he still has probably inflammation in his spine. So we're just waiting to see how he heals over the next couple of weeks, and I'll keep updating you on that, but really no new news. He's healing, and I'm hoping that that's enough. But in 4th grade, I was playing outside in the snow with my stepsister, and she threw a piece of ice on the ground. Okay. The ice cracked on the ice ground, because I grew up in Delaware, so cold, all 4 seasons. Thank you for everyone. And threw the ice on the ground. It cracked. It put a cut in my chin. And this was when I was living with my mom, so I was at my dad's house for that weekend. So I come back and I have a big cut on my chin. And I was like so upset. Like, it's picture day, Mom. And this wasn't in 4th grade. This was in 3rd grade. 3rd grade. And I was so upset because I had a cut in my chin for picture day. And my mom was like, don't worry, I got you. And put makeup on my face for my picture. And, I want to say that's when the transformation happened, when I realized all your problems can just be covered up with a little foundation, And I think that that really set the stage for the rest of my life, because I have no kidding, been wearing makeup since then. And I mean, my parents didn't let me like wear a lot of makeup, but like some foundation, like, skin colored things, lip gloss, things like that. I have been wearing makeup since that day on, getting into my mom's makeup, things like that. And I pretty much don't leave the house without makeup. So if recently this pregnancy I have been wearing no makeup because people have been saying I've been glowing, and it's nice to not have to wear a lot when I go out, but nonetheless, I still have a giant makeup bag. No, this does not have all my eyeshadow palettes in it. No, I don't have all of them here. All my eyeshadow palettes are underneath my sink because they're huge, and that's just not something I carry around. And pretty much when I go on vacation, I also don't have any of my lipsticks. I have about 3 mason jars full of lipsticks. Specifically, I like to wear like certain brands of things. So you'll see I'm like dedicated person to I'll be dedicated to a certain brand, and I'll explain why or whatever the reason. And feel free to put products that you like down, or if you're not interested in stuff like that and you're just listening along, like any comments or anything, because I'm always open to trying new things. I've been wearing makeup for a long time, so I've gone through the cheap products, the expensive products. I'm not a guru by any means. I just wear regular makeup. You can see I have a natural look on today. I don't really do extreme things, especially with eyeshadows and stuff like that. But let's go. First, I wear a primer, and I just started wearing primers in the past probably 5 years. And something that I've realized is you can pretty much get away with any kind of foundation that you want if you have a good primer or a primer that it works for your skin. And I say this because I use 3 different kinds of foundations, but I'm dedicated to certain types of primers, and I'm gonna get you my 2 primers out. So my primers are expensive. These are the 2 primers I use. So this is Moseder, and this is like a mattifying specific primer. It literally like dries on your face. So if you don't wipe it in all the way, it'll leave like a white crust on your face. No, this is not all foundations in here. This is everything, but I do use some natural products too. I have this app that I use that tells me what's in the products, so I try to use that too. But listen, sometimes you just got to use what works for you. And I have a very oily skin. And I have big pores. I have my dad's skin, so I need things that are going to blur my pores, but also I need my makeup to stay on all day. Like I don't want to put my makeup on at 10 o'clock a.m. and then by 10 p.m. it's like oily and it's blotchy looking. I do not like that. I need it to stay all day. So I have went through different primers, and these are the 2 that I have found. Moseder, this is what I used on my wedding day. It is my number 1 go-to. It's expensive. I don't remember how much. I want to maybe say $30 or $40 a bottle. This will last me a long time. As you can see, it's dirty. It's been through a lot. But this is my go-to. This seals up my face. This will make my makeup last literally all day long, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I work late, so I need something that's going to last all day. The other one I like is Laura Mercier. I just started using this over the past summer. It is also a blurring one, and it kind of feels like baby powder when it dries on my skin. And the reason I like this one is for the same thing. It literally, you can't even see my pores. It does a better job at blurring my pores than anything I've ever used. So this one I use if I need my makeup to stay on all day long. So I'll use this with like an expensive foundation that blurs my pores. Or I'll use this because it blurs my pores. I have like a flawless look and like a cheaper foundation. So these are the 2 products that I use, and I'm going to stick by this. You can literally wear whatever foundation you want if you have a good primer. So whatever works for your skin. If you have a dry skin, then you get a primer that works for dry skin. If I need like a cheap primer, I will use the e.l.f. brand blurring. I use a lot of e.l.f. products because they're inexpensive and I go through makeup a lot. But these are the 2 products that I use that I will spend the money on. I will pay the price for them. So again, I'll show you them. Make my makeup last all day, blurring my skin. If you have big pores like me, you want this. All right, next I'm going to show you my foundations because that's what I put on next. And I have 3 different kinds of foundations that I've just started cycling. I'm going to show you all 3, and I'll explain why I use 3 different ones. Now, I don't use 3 on my face at once. That I have tried that before. No, cakey. I have tried using both of those primers on my face before. No, too much. You just got to pick one and commit. So I have 3 foundations that I use, not all at once. If you see, they're all 3 different colors. So this is my favorite foundation. It's Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. If you see a theme here of the stuff that I use, stay in place. Don't rub off in a couple hours. This foundation will dry like mud on your face, but it literally lasts all day long. So if I pair these 2 together, boom, like I did on my wedding day, I could go through a hurricane and my face would still look perfect. This is expensive. This is like $40 a bottle, probably 30 or 40. But again, this is literally the best foundation I've ever used. And I have used a lot of stuff. I used to use the Tarte, the Amazon Clay foundation. I used that for years, probably like half of my 20s. I just started using this probably in the past 18 months. And I am obsessed with it. And the reason I have other foundations is because like every day I won't wear this. I don't need to wear this every day. I couldn't afford to use this every day basically. But it is the best foundation. And whenever people ask me like what makeup I use, I tell them this because I don't want to steer them in the wrong direction. I know for a fact that putting this with any of these, my skin is going to look flawless. Like people have no idea I have big pores at work. Like literally they don't know. They don't know. Only my husband knows I have huge pores, I feel like, and my dad, because he gave them to me. So this is the foundation that if you aren't just unhappy with your foundation, try this brand. Let me know what you think if you like it. Again, these are the expensive products. I don't always use expensive products. So you don't be like, this is stupid. This is $100 in our makeup bag right now. Yes, but I use other stuff because I don't need to wear expensive makeup every day. If I'm just going to go to work for 4 hours, I work in a dark restaurant, you best believe you're going to get that e.l.f. primer and you'll get that Fit by Me Maybelline, okay? So it just depends on, when I'm taking my maternity pictures, I'm going to invest and put the good makeup on. So just something to keep in mind. You don't got to do the whole face all the time, every single day. So the other 2 foundations I have are these, and I just recently found these. The reason I've found these is because I realized I can't afford to use this every day. I need to find other foundations. So I looked online, I looked at blogs, other makeup girls, see what they say. And then I basically bought them all and I tried them all. And these are what stuck out. So this Fit by Me it's matte and it's poreless. So it has the similar effects to this Estee Lauder. And this is good. Like I said, this will last me all day. This is probably my second favorite. This will last me all day if it's paired with these primers. Okay. Next is going to be this Revlon 24 Hour. A lot of people like this one. It has that little squirty tip. I like that. This is the least favorite one. I'm actually wearing this today because it's a very darker one. I accidentally got a darker color, and because I'm lazy and I'm not going to return it, I'm just going to wear it right now while I have a good suntan. So that's why I'm wearing this one right now, but I paired it with this one today. Okay. This one is also good, but what I have noticed is if I wear it for a very long time, no matter when I wore it with this one and I wore it for a long time, towards the end of the night, I felt a little blotchy. So I would probably stick to wearing it with this one. So you see how I went down in quality for my foundation. So I have to kind of go up in quality for my primer to just hold that in place. So these 2 are great alternatives if you don't want to spend $40 on makeup. Again, my suggestion is buy the 2 and try them, or buy another brand, add a third one in there so you can just see. And you got to be consistent. Like if you're going to use the same primer. Like I had to try these with all the different primers I had to see what combination works. And you might be like, that is dramatic. That's so much work. Why are you doing that? Because I care about wearing makeup. Like I said, I've been wearing makeup since like 3rd grade. Okay. This is like 2003, people. I have come a long way, and I like to wear makeup. I don't know if you noticed that. I like to wear makeup. It's for me. My husband could care less what I wear. He'll be like, are you wearing makeup? And I'm like, you can't tell. $40 a bottle, and you can't tell if I'm wearing makeup. So this is for me. But okay, so we got that. So that is my liquid foundation. I'm also a person that my skin is like the number one thing. I need it to be sealed, and I need it to look matte, and I need it to look like basically flawless. So this, I just started using this. I didn't just start using this. One of my friends, Laura, she does makeup. She did my makeup for my wedding. And I used to use this brand from Walmart, this cover up, this powdered foundation. And I liked it, but it was like $12 a pop, and I was blowing through them. And 12 isn't that bad, but if you're blowing through them, that is that bad. And I have to keep constantly going to Walmart for makeup. So that's annoying. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, these products can be bought at Ulta. This Estee Lauder is from Sephora. I probably can get this at Ulta. I don't know though. Ulta stopped carrying, or Sephora stopped carrying this, so I had to start going to Ulta for it because I'm committed now. It got me addicted. These two can be bought at like Rite Aid. Rite Aid doesn't even exist anymore. CVS, Walgreens. I should have said Happy Harry's or Eckerd's. That's drugstores from the early 2000s. But, Rite Aids do exist. Maybe they do. Okay, anyway. So she said, try this Makeup Forever brand. And I was like, okay. Like Makeup Forever, that I don't even know that brand. I don't know anything else they make. But y'all, let me tell you, it's a blurring powder foundation. And if you don't have big pores, but you just want that flawless look, like you could just use this. I am literally obsessed with this stuff. Again, something that's a little bit expensive. I get it from Sephora. I'm sure you can get it at Ulta as well. And this, like I use liquid and then I use powder because I want to make sure it's all set. Now this, I probably don't need to use this because like I said, it dries thick onto your skin, and it literally looks dry. But this is the kind of stuff, I would use for the Fit by Me or the Revlon because it closes up. It's basically, I want to ever seal everything in. So that's kind of what I'm going for when I use that powder. Whether that's correct in the makeup world, I don't know. This is just what I use that works for me. I'm an average Joe. But this is what I like to use, Makeup Forever. And again, I have recently found products that I'm like committed to. But like I said, if you are like, I've used that brand and this brand is just as good, put it in the comments or in the, the link or whatever in the description, in the live chat, and I will check it out because I'm always trying new stuff. So you need this. If you don't buy any of that stuff, you need this. Okay. All right, now that we got the skin set, so my whole entire face is set. When I was younger, I specifically remember this when I was younger, my grandmother would be like, you have way too much blush on. All the time she would tell me that. And I go, I don't care. That's my favorite makeup product. So I don't know if other girls can relate to like a favorite product. Like maybe you love foundation. Maybe you love mascara or eyeshadow. I love blush. I just love everything about it. I just love what it does to the face. I have high cheekbones, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But for as long as I can remember, I have been overwearing on blush. Now, if you follow anything makeup, then you know that blush is like all the rage right now. Everyone's wearing like so much blush. They got different kinds. It's just the rosy look that every girl wants. So with that being said, I do not wear expensive blush. I blow through blush and it breaks, and I like different colors. So I literally just use e.l.f. You can get e.l.f. at Walmart or Target. I'm sure you can get it at Ulta as well. But I like the different kinds. I'm wearing this one right now. This is like more of a peachy tone, and I wear it all over my face. Like you can see it right here. I also wear it on my nose because it gives you like that rosy look. So I just put a little bit on my nose. And I mean, you can see it right now. You probably didn't even notice that's what I was wearing on my nose. But these are the brands. I used to use bronzer too. The reason I don't use bronzer anymore is because I'm just committed to blush. It was like it wasn't a phase, but I would highlight with bronzer or contour, not highlight. And I mean, I still have some. I might do that, but I typically just do the blush now. I guess the way that my skin is right now are the different products I use. But I used to use bronzer, and if you have a good bronzer that you like, feel free to drop it down below so we can check that out, because some people might not like or maybe your skin tone. Like my skin tone has like that rosier look. So blush, I pull that looks better for my tones, but bronzer might look better for you if you have maybe like a more olive skin tone or something like that. So, and I have seen girls at work who wear bronzer. They don't even wear blush. They just do like a contour or a bronzer, and it looks, oh my gosh, it looks good. It goes with them, or they have brown eyes or something like that. So this is what I use right now, but I have used bronzer like a lot before. So I'm not against that at all. And like I said, y'all, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know it all. I just do what works for me, and I'm on my own business, right? Second, if you look at my eyebrows, I have dark eyebrows. These are natural, okay? Yes, I had a phase where I overplucked them. And we all had that phase, right? That was a theme in the 90s, early 2000s, those thin line eyebrows. It's fine. We are recovering overpluckers, right? Overplucker Anonymous. And finally, my sister was like, Caitlin, give your eyebrows a rest, like leave them alone. So I had to do the 2-year phase where you don't touch them at all and you got to let them grow out. And only thing I did was pluck the middle. It took me years to grow them back out. But here we are, and these are natural. Now I pretty much I don't go get my eyebrows done. I used to get them threaded. The reason I don't get them threaded anymore is because each time I would get them threaded, I feel like they would get thinner and thinner and thinner. And just the way that my face is, I have a very round face. It does not look good with overplucked. It doesn't look good with overplucked. Mine look like anchovies. I just don't look good with overplucked brows. So the best thing I did for myself is leave my eyebrows alone. Do not touch them. Literally just pluck. Just disconnect them to the point that you don't have a unibrow. That's all you need to do. They will take care of themselves. Now I just do a little maintenance here and there, but I pretty much never touch my eyebrows. The only thing I do is, since I grew them back out, they are sparse like right here because the hair has only been here the past couple of years. So I guess the rule of thumb is your eyebrows should be the crease of your eyes up and then like that. So that's kind of how, the rule of thumb that I go by. That could be outdated information, but that's what I was told. So that's what I do. Mine's a little bit, they say your eyebrows should not be sisters. They should be cousins or something like that. So I'm proud of my cousins because they don't look identical, but they are my eyebrows. So, but I do fill them in. So this is the brand I use. I just bought a new one because I'm at the end of mine. Again, I told you guys I use a lot of e.l.f. products because they're inexpensive, and I do like them. But I use this blonde. They have like 3 or 4 different colors. So if you like, this is a specific pencil. I like that because it's not dark at all. And I use blonde, even though you can see my eyebrows are darker, because I want them to be lighter. I don't have super dark eyebrows. And I think that's a mistake a lot of people make, is I want them to look natural, and they'll put something that's very dark on, or try to almost like make them like perfect. You want them to be imperfect, really. So you're just filling in the hair, a little bit to give them that fuller look. Also, it does wonders just brushing them. What I used to do, I could still do it now, but I will just take lip gloss, clear lip gloss, and I would put them on my eyebrows, and I would just pull them back like that, because it like almost like makes them darker, because they have that wet look, but it looks good. And if you have darker eyebrows, that's definitely an option. My best friend got her eyebrows, what is it called? The tattoo eyebrows. She got those, and they look really good. They look really good. So if you don't like the way your eyebrows look, treat yourself. Spend the money on getting the tattoos, because they look so good. They look natural, and they go with her face, and it really accentuated her natural beauty, because listen, we're not all born with perfect eyebrows. My eyebrows are better than my sister's. So, I got the good eyebrows of the family. Especially if you're someone that likes natural looks. Like, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. Like, she'll just be like, oh, I just like to wear mascara. That's why she got her eyebrows done, because she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. So to have those already like set, perfect, easy. Eyebrows, Elf. I have used a lot of different products for my eyebrows. This is my absolute favorite, because it's light colored, it's low maintenance. They have the dip that you can use. They have tons of products out there. I mean, you can spend a lot of money. I used to use Anastasia eyebrow. It's the same exact thing as this. Anastasia is like $25 a pencil. And this is not $25 a pencil. I'm not sure how much this is, but I was spending a lot of money. I'll start with the expensive products, all that everyone raves for, and then I try the cheaper ones and compare them. So I do all the hard work, so you don't have to. Skip the Anastasia pencil, go right for the Elf. That's my 2 cents on eyebrows. And also, we learned here, don't pluck them. Just leave them alone. Just pluck right here. They'll grow out. They'll do their own thing. They know what to do. The eyebrows know what to do. You don't need to do. Look, I literally have 3 of them in this bag, because I need to clean out my bag. I should have cleaned it out for the video, but. Okay, next is probably highlighter. So highlighter is also like a newer thing. And I have went through my highlighter phase as far as wearing too much of it and wearing all the different colors and trying out what I like. So I have always been a really big Kat Von D fan. I just love everything Kat Von D. And she also is one of those people that does like the vegan leather and the no testing on animals. Like, before it was cool, she was always like that. So I always would start with Kat Von D products. So she has tons of makeup. I actually believe she recently sold her makeup line, so she actually doesn't sell it anymore. It's still got the name Kat Von D. However, she has like 50 projects that she does. So she pretty much sold her whole makeup line, which to me, why would you do that? Like, that was like her main thing. Like, I know everyone knows Kat Von D as a tattoo artist, but I don't know. She does like shoes, and now she's doing music. She's got a lot going on. So besides the fact we can talk about her iconic wedding, but anyway, highlighter. So I just bought this at Walmart. I was there the other day, and I actually saw it. So I've never actually used this Milani brand. If you have, let me know what you think. I'm just trying it out. Again, this is just a trial and error thing. So trying this brand out. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing this lighter shade. You can see I do like it. I like whites. I like golds. Neutral tones is something that this palette's right up my alley. Neutral tones. So I don't want to say too much about that, because I am just now starting to use it. But I do really like it. Again, another highlighter is this Elf. I'm not going to open it because it's a hot mess inside. You can see it's dirty. I've had it for a while. What I would suggest is getting a couple different highlighters and trying them, because you don't know what color looks good on you. Kat Von D has like the green, the pinks, the purples. All of that looks good. I would wear the blue one like right now, I could be wearing the blue one. I'm not, because it's not in my makeup bag. It's underneath my sink, so I just didn't go and get it. But I like having the different options. And highlighter, if you didn't know, it kind of gives your face just like that glow, like that shine. I wear it right on my nose, I wear it right here, up here, and right here. And I think it just adds to whether you're wearing bronzer or blush. It kind of adds to that look, almost like a dewy look, but not really dewy. Dewy is more like a moist look. This is more like I don't know, it just adds to like the flawless look. So I like that look. If you don't like it, then skip the highlighter. You might, it's shiny. This is also my favorite. This is Day of Danger. This was a gift to me. My friend Laura that does makeup, sent this to me, and Desi Danger, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this highlighter. It's pink, and it's the best I've ever used. I don't know if she has more different colors, but I'll definitely probably buy this again when it's all out. The reason I'm trying this is because I want something. Look, I got 3 different ones, and that's not including the Kat Von D underneath my sink. These are inexpensive, so this one's probably not. You can buy one color highlighter for like $20, so you have to be careful, because this whole thing right here was like $8. That's why I bought it. I'm just trying it out. Yes, blue, green, purple. I have all those different highlighters because you can also use them as eyeshadows, but I would wear them just to accentuate like color. Like today I'm wearing blue, so I would wear the blue and it would just add that extra glow. But I've said I've had my share of wearing too much of it, and you're less like, what? This lady looks like a witch. Another thing, if you're into like weird makeup styles, heck yeah, overwear it. And like when the sun hits your face and it's just like that blue glow, like it looks I have this eyeshadow primer. I bought Elf because I don't know if anyone else here wears eyeshadow primer, but it is okay. Maybe I'm not using the right brand, or I'm just not crazy about it. So basically the point of this is that you put it on your eyes, and then it helps your eyeshadow last longer. Like your eyeshadow, sometimes if you wear it all day, it'll have like a crease, or it'll just kind of like come off by the end of the day. I mean, I put my eyeshadow, I put all my primer, I put my foundation, my powder, all that over my eyelid already. And maybe that acts as a kind of primer, but I wasn't a fan of this. I felt like it made my eyeshadow crease, and I don't really use cheap eyeshadow, so that's not something I have experience with. All my eyeshadow typically stays, so I'm going to go through that too. My go-to brand for eyeshadow is Naked, and there are better brands of eyeshadows out there. Let me just say the Naked palettes. I have every single Naked palette, and I just have one right here with me right now. But I have every single Naked palette. There are better brands out here, and the reason I'm saying there's better brands out there is because there are, and I have used them. This specific brand, sometimes it has the powder that falls on your face. A lot of people don't like that. I don't like that either. Some people do their eyeshadow before they do their makeup because of that. That's fine. I just like the variety of colors that all the Naked palettes have. I have the cherry, the honey, the heat. I have it all. They're all the originals, the mini ones. I have every single Naked palette ever made except for the smoky eye one, because I do not use smoky eye products. And so that's the eyeshadow I'm going to say that I use all the time, besides the fact that I have this little cheap one that my sister gave me, it's literally like from probably China or something. It's just like a cheap makeup, but I like it because it's glittery. But someone said I use Bare Minerals primer as a powder and great stuff. I have a really good things about Bare Minerals, and I haven't actually tried any of Bare Minerals stuff. The reason I'm always afraid to try something expensive like Bare Minerals, because it has I think it has a lot of stuff with it, is because I need something that's thick on my skin. And to me, that always seems such like a light, like like light powder, like a light formula. And if you guys notice a theme, I need it to be thick and caked and stay on. So if I'm misunderstanding that, then let me know so that I can try something better. And I have no problem investing in good makeup. When I'm blowing through something a lot, I want to make sure I'm getting the best bang for my buck. So this is the brand of eyeshadow I use. Again, this specific palette is like all the neutral tones. This is called the Reloaded palette. So it's basically colors from other palettes that are very popular. And I have blue eyes, so grays, browns, golds, light pinks. These are all the colors that I use that accentuate my eye color and kind of keep it neutral. And you have yet another new look. And every look you come on is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Lipo. Nick and I went out to breakfast this morning, so I put on a dress and got ready. Show you the colors. And Mickey, do you just want to see this one? Let me make it not look so crummy. I don't have all the palettes with me. I can send my husband to go get them under the sink. He's probably listening. But, I like to use this one a lot. It's like a white pink. I know you can't really tell that well. But today I'm wearing this one. Again, they're just light colors. These are the popular ones from their other palettes. So you can, like I said, I like the gold stuff. So I saw this palette and I'm like, that's like every color I use. So I'm going to get it. And my sister also gave me this Anastasia palette, Sultry. Literally looks the same as the other one. I use this one sometimes too, but I'm going to stick to this being the brand that I really like. Anastasia does have some good products. I told you guys before I used her eyebrow pencil for a really long time until I got onto e.l.f. I do like e.l.f. products a lot. They have good brushes. Like I'm really like, why go further? Also, this is what I use to put my makeup on. A beauty blender. This one, I have like 5 of them that I cycle through because you're supposed to wash them. If you didn't know, wash your brushes, try to wash them. I would say at least once a week if you don't have time to wash them. If you don't have time to wash them after every use, which I do not do that. Listen, that's not happening. But I wet it because it helps the foundation go on. Blot it around. But remember before, back when I first started wearing makeup, you could get a whole bag of these wedges and they were like single use, right? I don't think you were supposed to reuse them because it was a whole bag. And we've come a long way because that's basically what this is. But you wet it now and you reuse it and it's like bigger. But just those wedges. And they have special soaps and stuff that you can use. I just use Dawn dish soap. Dude, Dawn dish soap. What can't Dawn dish soap get out? You know what I'm saying? You can use it for everything. You could probably use it for your baby if you really needed to. Anyway. So the last couple of things are my mascara. So I have tried. My number one preference is fake eyelashes. I am all about fake eyelashes. I researched the glue. I like a specific glue. Eyelashes I'm not that concerned about, but I do care about specific glues that I use. So whenever I'm finding a new lash person, I always ask them what kind of glue they use. They need to be transparent. Anything that is, I have to be thorough about who I use for my eyelashes because you know that you guys, I'm sure, have heard of some horror eyelash stories. I've been getting my eyelashes done for a long time. I don't have a full set on right now. I haven't had my eyelashes done in probably since January. Because eyelashes are a luxury service and I'm trying to save money. I'm having a baby. So that's something that I do not use. But if you do decide to do eyelashes, it's one of those products that if you don't do a lot of makeup, it's great for the natural look. It looks really, that's why I love having eyelashes. I'll just get up and I feel beautiful. Like I just look in the mirror and you're just like, blink, 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 blink. My husband hates them. And anyway, if you take care of them and you do the research on the glue and you do the research on the lash technician and who they got their license from, then you will be fine. But if I'm not having fake eyelashes, which I'm not right now, I will just use drugstore mascara. Specifically, I like the bristles that look like this. I will look for specific bristles. I know that sounds silly, but the brush is what matters to me to pull the eyelash up. Now I have used tons of different brands, Better Than Sex waterproof, all the expensive brands of mascara, and literally I just want makeup to come off at the end of the night. Okay? The Better Than Sex mascara or the other expensive brands, it wouldn't come off. Like I would wash my face at night and it would still be like sticky and clumpy. And if you're wearing makeup every day, you want it to have a fresh face when you start. That is my biggest complaint about like fancy mascara. It's super expensive and I can't get it off. I guess it's for ladies that, wear their makeup for 48 hours. I don't know. The mascara, nothing comes off. So, and you could use baby oil, but why do that when I could just buy $5 drugstore mascara and it does the trick. And they flake as well. This comes off. This doesn't really flake. I mean, this lasts you for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and you throw it away and you buy a new one. No harm, no foul. You bought it for $5. And that sounds crazy, but whatever. Like I sent my husband to the store. I said, this is what you want to buy me. Buy me this. I need more mascara. All I need you to do, I sent him a picture of it. I said, just buy me the black one. Ladies, I'm wearing brown mascara right now. Okay? It's fine. He got the right brand. So what is this? This is a CoverGirl Lash Blast. So like I said, I'll try any brand. I just specifically like this kind of brush, the bristles. I don't like the half bristle, half long, half short, just the weird bristles. This is CoverGirl. This is upside down. You get what I'm picking up, what I'm putting down. The brown ain't that bad. I've always been a black mascara kind of girl, but my husband, like I said, actually bought me the brown and I've been rocking it. When I was talking about the eyelashes, I'm talking about not the ones you stick on yourself. I'm talking about you go to a lash technician, you pay for a full set, $150, and they put them on for you. They're permanent. You brush them out at the end of the night. You don't put mascara on. You don't touch them. They literally look perfect. You have special soap that you wash them with in the shower. And then in 3 to 4 weeks, you go get a fill for like $80. That's what I'm talking about. Those kind of lashes. Like I said, it's a luxury service because you have to go like every month. My eyelashes are very long. I have good lash retention. So I was able to go 4 weeks, where some ladies, if you have smaller lashes or you don't have good lash retention, you might have to go every 2 weeks, which then, as you can tell, that's like $160 plus tip a month. So you can see how it's an expensive service. And when you're trying to save money, that's like the first thing that's going to go, your luxury services. So, but I haven't tried the magnetic lashes. I heard really good things about them. The reason I haven't tried them is because I haven't seen them in the store, and I've always go right to the permanent lash, not permanent lashes, but the lash extensions. That's what they're called. My daughter gets her lashes done. My sister is taking a lash class, or took a lash class in June. My sister is at Ave E Hair School, and they offered like a lash class. So she took it. So I might have a girl in my family doing lashes soon, which means cheaper services for your girl. But that is just like one of those small maintenance things that a woman can do if she likes to look like she has I woke up like this look without doing a bunch of stuff. So not Lexi, my sister Kirsten. Lexi's a barber. Kirsten is in hair school, Ave E Hair School, and she just took a lash class. So, and she gets her lashes done. So it was kind of worth it. Like, just go get it done, girl. And you make good money. It's just very time. It takes hours to do it. You're individually putting 1 to 3 lashes per eyelash. So it takes a long time. But definitely, I think it's definitely worth the service. I don't know. That's just something I like. I just think you have to do your research on who gets them, on who you get done. So to finish it all up, I use a setting spray. This is Makeup Mist and Set. I use e.l.f. I used to use, and I still would use, Urban Decay, the all-nighter. I love Urban Decay. The Naked Palettes are Urban Decay. You can use Urban Decay. This was just, I was at Walmart and this was there, and you see how big it is. So this is what I use. It sets it all in so that if, like, say if I go to hug my husband, my makeup doesn't end up on his shirt. Like, that's why I use a setting spray. Okay. And yes, Kirsten does live in Florida. All of my sisters live in Florida except for my sister Amanda. She still lives in Delaware. I got them all here. We're all here. The gang's all in Florida. But like I said, I'm what you would call a cake face. Okay. You see all the products I use. I mean, I'm not a catfish. I think I look the same without makeup, but I do wear a lot of makeup. So you can see why I, have to set it all in with this so that my husband's Walmart t-shirt isn't wearing half of my expensive makeup. And as far as lipstick, I wear Kat Von D. Kat Von D is my favorite lipstick brand. Again, discontinued, so I don't think they're making her lipsticks anymore, but there's still tons cycling out there. I have purple, green, blue, black, orange, yellow. I don't have yellow. Purple, green, blue, black, orange, gray, all the different shades of pink, all the different shades of red. I might have one in my purse. I could even show you what it looks like. Damn, I don't have a lipstick in my purse, which is weird. I must have just cleaned out my purse. Oh, Pat, you're right. I forgot my sister just moved to Alabama. Alexis just moved to Alabama. She moved to Florida first. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to confuse you guys. But yeah, we're trying to get her back to Florida though. But she's liking Alabama. What does the setting spray feel like? Is it like, it doesn't feel like hairspray. You spray it on and I don't feel it at all. It's like a mist. I don't even know what's in it. That's probably terrible. The other one, if you put too much of the Urban Decay on, it does feel like a little sticky, but this one specifically doesn't. So the two brands of lipstick I use, though, I'm going to say two brands because, well, I guess that's not really a brand, a lipstick. Kat Von D lipstick, any color, love them all, wear them all. I'm the kind of girl, I'll wear green lipstick. I don't care. Maybe I'll wear one of my weird lipsticks. Is like serving. People are like weirded out by your lipstick. Like I'll serve like older people and they'll be like, green. Like they're so offended by it because it's like, why do you care what I'm wearing? Like I rock it. And gloss, and it's actually Morphe. That's the brand that I use. It's a colored gloss, and I have clear, I have brown, I have pink, and oh my gosh, the colored gloss is where it's at if you like to keep the neutral look. Right now I'm just wearing some chapstick, some Burt's Bees, which is also one of my favorite brands. I only wear Burt's Bees chapstick. That's it. Committed. And what was I going to say? So that's the makeup that I use. And that's been a long time coming, always changing. As far as like my style of stuff, I told you guys I'm pretty committed to brands. Like I'll try something, and if I like it, I'll try all the other stuff in that brand. So, or it's like how to stay consistent. But I also have over here are all the products I use outside of makeup, and like this purse. Oops. This is my purse I'm using right now. I swap out purses all the time. But this is the purse I'm using. I got it at TJ Maxx. TJ Mask. That's what we call it because they make you wear a mask. Not anymore, but they did. And this dress. This is a new dress I'm wearing this dress because that's all that fits me right now. And yes, I'm still wearing, I'm just going to pull my leg up here real quick. I am wearing a wedge. I'm wearing a wedge because I still like to dress nice and still wear heels, and they aren't uncomfortable. So I'll still wear my wedges and my heels until I can't no more. I know you guys have seen those pictures of Kim Kardashian where her feet, she had like the strappy sandals on and her feet were like busting out. I wear my compression socks at work, so I actually have no swelling on my feet. But that's my outfit for the day. I got my little headband. And I showed you guys my earrings, my wedding earrings. So today's Monday. I just went out to breakfast with my husband. And then I knew I was going to do a YouTube video, so I did my makeup. And then when I go to work, obviously, I got to pull my hair back and put everything away. But that is my outfit for today. So pretty much every day I wear an outfit. I said you bumped out a lot. I did. The past 2 days I've been feeling super heavy. The baby has been just feeling like I just feel a lot heavier. So, but Mickey, you said favorite perfume. I have my favorite perfume right here because I was going to talk about it. These are my favorite perfumes. This is another Kat Von D thing. I like musky perfumes, like female musk. I don't really like strong flower or floral scents. So this is called Saint and Sinner. So this is Saint, this is Sinner. And they're sister perfumes, meaning you wear one during the day and then you can put the other one on at night. And it's, you know, that whole thing, like if you mix perfumes, they smell like pee. Well, these perfumes make a new scent when you put them together. So I put on Sinner. And if I wanted to wear Saint, like I could spray Saint on right now and it wouldn't be over powerful, wouldn't be too much. So these are my favorite perfumes. I even got my family, like my best friend uses it too. Cause it's just like I don't know how to explain like the musky smell that like it's like a womanly smell. I don't know. It's a weird thing, I think. But I think they're discontinued. Unfortunately, I got these big ones before they discontinued, but you see them at the end. So if you see any of this in your local, like TJ Maxx, send it to me. I will send you money to send these to me so that I can stock up. Or if you have another perfume brand that is like a female musk that you think I might like, let me know and I will look into it because I'm going to be looking for a new perfume. I mean, this has been my go-to for years. So, and they're cute, right? Cute bottles. I just love the idea of a sister perfume because, you know, I'm out breakfast for the day. I wear this to brunch and then I'm getting ready for work and I put my Sinner on. So Saint and Sinner, just a cute theme, sister perfumes that smell really, really good together. And you just can't go on her website and buy them. I believe you can still get them. There's like my best friend just got one at TJ Maxx the other day. Because other sites, they still have them out cycling around. It'd be cool if they didn't not make it. I have to look into it just because I think she sold her makeup. But also I got my hair done last week because I told you guys I got my maternity pictures done. Do you guys want to see? There's only 13 people watching right now. But if you guys want, I will show you a little sneak peek of the maternity pictures. Do you guys want to see? There was 20 people earlier and they should have stayed because now they're not going to get to see the sneak peek of the pictures. They look so good. All right, I'll show you guys. No one's saying anything, so I don't know. I'll just put it up here. Here they are. Here's one of them. So we got them done at this hotel and we're wearing blue. So this is just one of us walking in the, hotel. This is just a little sneak peek. And it was a lot of fun. And I just love the colors. Nick, blue is just his color. And I think he looks so good. And I don't know. It's just different. Different than the other ones. I'm not wearing heels. I just wore some sparkly sneakers. Just trying to keeping it cute. So I love it so far. I know it's just that single shot. You're just like, how do you you like them off that shot? Because I've had the same photographer for 3 years now. She just does amazing. Thank you guys. I was worried about my hair because it's hot and we did it at like 6 o'clock. So, the humidity is starting to set in, but I just did I have a little like a barrel like that big, a curling iron. He showed us a bathtub. I did a milk bath. I can't show you guys that because I can't show you that one yet. I gotta wait. I gotta get my husband's approval. But they look really good. So I'm excited to show you guys that. But yeah, I just did a little barrel curl to kind of like, not do too much. Right now I'm just wearing my hair straight. And I'm just excited for you guys to see because they looked out. Oh, it was fun too, especially the milk bath. If you guys don't know what a milk bath is, it's like I wore like kind of like a lingerie outfit, so you can accentuate my belly. And you make the bath like milky. You could do milk, or we did powdered creamer. And I did like slices of oranges and lemons and some fresh eucalyptus, some baby's breath, and some sprigs of a fern. And it just turned out really, really pretty. And I felt very pretty doing it. And it was the first time I've ever done a milk bath. But if you don't know, you can just Google to kind of get an idea. And if I can share them with you, I absolutely will. It was just a fun time. And I really felt pretty doing that. So, but as far as products, so when I was trying to get pregnant, I decided to go take that jump to go all natural with products. And I use this specific app. It's called Think Dirty, and you can kind of scan your product and it'll tell you what the ingredients are, why it's considered harmful, things like that. So I've used it for my sunblocks and stuff, which is why I don't wear sunblock anymore. So I got off birth control and I just wanted to cleanse my body of all these chemicals. So I was looking at soaps, I was looking at detergents, I was looking at deodorants and face wash and things like that. And I still do use products that have some toxins in it because that's kind of hard to go fully that way, but I am heading in that direction. So this is the soap that I use now. This is Dr. Bronner's. I'm sure it's been around forever. Everyone uses Dr. Bronner's. I just like the lavender one. This bottle's empty because I keep them to refill them because we just get the jugs now. But this is what I have. And on my baby registry, I have the baby doll. I have the pure one, the blue label, because that's what we're going to use for the baby. Do not buy me Johnson & Johnson products. If you don't know, I don't need to tell you. Just Google the name Johnson & Johnson. This is what I use for myself, and this is what I use. I'll use for the baby as well. Mickey, I didn't tell you my makeup remover, but I promise I'm gonna get to that because I use a certain brand. For deodorant, there's tons of natural deodorants out there. What I used to do is back in the day, I would switch back. I'd use Dove, Degree, Suave, I'd use it all, and I would just switch back and forth. But I've committed to Native. It's a little bit expensive, and I know they have body wash too, but this is what I use for deodorant. Now, my experience with natural deodorant is that I'm not a sweaty person at all, but this deodorant doesn't make me it does block sweat. It's definitely not as good as Degree. However, right now, it's a little teeny sweaty, not fully sweaty, but I get a little sweaty when I do videos because you're just going. But I don't want my sweat to be blocked because that's not natural. Does that make sense? So you don't really want to block it if that's so. Finding something that regulates with your body, but also I don't stink. So if I sweat a little bit, that's fine. So for example, when I'm doing my maternity shoot and it's hot, I'm going to sweat because it's hot. So I just adjust, I go inside for a little bit so that I don't get sweaty and I cool off. Does that make sense? It's I'm, instead of just trying not to sweat at all on a 95-degree day, summer Florida night, I just do things differently. So that's kind of how I work around it. Like I said, I'm not a sweaty person. My sister has overactive sweat glands. She probably would hate this because she'd have to reply it literally every 30 minutes. So this is the deodorant I've committed to. My husband bought it and hated it, so he gave it to me and I tried it and now I love it. I like everything lavender if you can't tell. Okay, so next, my hair. So I get my hair done probably 2 months or less, every 2 months or less. And right now I'm going a little bit longer because I don't want to get my hair done a lot, because still is breathing in chemicals, even if she uses organic bleach, which I don't even know what that means. Even if she is using not as heavy as products, it's still me breathing them in and them being on my skin. But, you know, like many things, getting your hair done can be a self-love, relaxing thing. So that's why I still get it done, because it's relaxing and it's for me. But my hairdresser, literally a lot of hairdressers will try to sell you an Olaplex. So I don't know if you guys know what that is. Olaplex is a shampoo, and that is what I use. The reason a lot of hairdressers use it too is because it's good for all hair. It's good for all hair types. So curly, straight, anything. This is what I use. Now Olaplex is a whole line. So I have the shampoo and the conditioner, which is 4 and 5. I have the bond smoother. So I put this on after I get out of the shower, and then I blow dry my hair. And then I have 8, the bonding oil, or 7, the bonding oil. They have one other thing in their line that I don't have, and that's the hair mask. I just haven't bought it yet. But let me talk to you about these products a little bit, because I wash my hair once a week. I know this sounds crazy. You might think it's dirty. That's fine. If I was to go to like the beach or something and my hair wet, I would obviously wash my hair. But on a regular basis, I do not wash my hair more than once a week. I haven't washed my hair in 2 days, and this is what it looks like. I take care of my hair. I don't ever wear buns just because I don't like it's too tight or something. I just don't wear buns. I always have my hair styled some way, braids, something like that. I don't smoke. I'm not around people that smoke. My hair does not get dirty like that. It would just get overall dirty from people touching it and things like that. So I wash my hair once a week. I strongly suggest you never wash your hair every single day. That is just not good for the natural oils in your hair. That's just not an option for me. Could you imagine like every day, every time you shower, you had to shave and wash your hair? Like, what is this? An hour-long shower? Like, geez. But seriously, I wash my hair once a week, and then if I have something to do, I will wash it. Or if I got it like dirty, I will wash it some more. And that helps me afford expensive shampoos and conditioners. This will last me a long time because I wash my hair once a week. I also have a purple shampoo that I use. I don't always use purple shampoo, but you know that is just to kind of keep the yellow tones out of your hair. My hair does not pull yellow. It has I'm a dirty blonde, so it has a naturally cool look. I'm taking these earrings out because they're hurting. These are actually clip-on earrings. I do have my ears pierced, but when you see a good pair of clip-ons, can't pass up that opportunity, right, ladies? But I really like the whole Olaplex. It smells very clean, and if you look at the chemicals, that's what it is. The fragrant chemicals. That's what's the bad part about them. One great thing about being pregnant is helping your hair grow faster. I just got my hair trimmed. I haven't noticed it growing really long. And my nails, I haven't noticed any of that, but I wear press-on fingernails. That's my hidden secret. Ever since last year when the nail salons closed down, I started wearing press-ons, and ladies, I will never, ever, ever go back. The money that I would spend at a salon, I'll spend $5 on these nails at Walgreens, and they last me 2 weeks. I kid you not. These press-ons will literally last me 2 weeks. People make fun of me all the time. My friends will. First they laugh, then they copy. That will be on my gravestone because that is my life. First they laugh at you for wearing green lipstick, and then they copy, and now they're wearing green lipstick. Before it was cool. And so here I am with my press-on fingernails. I've been wearing them for over a year now. I wore them on my wedding day. I wear them in all my pictures. No one ever knows. No one knows. I got this shampoo. So you can get this shampoo at Salon Centric if you live in Florida. You do have to have a hairdresser. Like you have to have a Cosmo card, I think, to get in there. Again, my sister's a barber. My other sister's in hair school, or my hairdresser will buy it. Your hairdresser can get it for you. I don't know if there's other sites you can get it on. I would just question the validity of the product because that's a big thing, like buying shampoo. like, you know, nice brands from, like, for example, TJ Maxx. You know, the big product issue with the products at TJ Maxx is they're usually expired, or they're different formulas. So you just got to be careful with that. But this bond smoother. So one thing that helps me keep my hair like nice the whole week is I blow dry it. So if I don't blow dry it, it seems to dry like kind of stringy and oily. So if I put this in, this is a leave-in reparative styling cream, reduces frizz, nourishes, and protects. So I put this in because I am using heat on my hair, and I blow dry it straight, and I can almost like feel that it feels protected in my hair. And it also, like, I curled my hair the first day I washed it, and then I've been wearing it straight, but you see how it's not like stringy, like it's all like put together. I probably will not wear long nails around the baby. Just saying. It says please be careful with long nails, just because I probably won't want to be maintaining them. But I'll probably play that by ear when I get there. Also, nails hold bacteria. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of bacteria probably in these nails, so you should be changing them anyway. But just think about the food and the dirt and stuff that gets underneath them. It's probably just not good to have around, you know, near around baby's mouth, things like that anyway. So that's a whole separate thing that I've already thought about. But right now, YOLO. But this specific cream, I love it. It literally makes a difference in my hair. For using heat, if I'm going out to lunch tomorrow with my friend, I probably will curl my hair, and this is already in it. So that makes me feel good because it is being protected, and I pretty much have no damage on my hair. So, and I get highlights. I do have a head of highlights whenever I go to the hair salon. I'm low maintenance because I am a natural blonde. So, you know, it looks dark now, but when I go to the hairdresser and you pull my hair up, you can see all the natural highlights shining through. So, you know, I just, you know, maintain that. But this bonding oil, so this is just like any oil that you use. Moroccan oil is another brand I used to use, but this specific one, I'll put this in after I do my hair. So I'll curl it and then I'll run the oil through. Or if I'm not going to use the bonding, like say I'm just going to let my hair dry naturally. I'm feeling lazy today. I went to the beach. I'm tired. I don't feel like blow drying my hair. I'll just put some oil in it and brush it out, and I'll just kind of let it go natural. But I'm always supplementing my hair with some kind of oil or something to protect it, because I do use heat. I do curl my hair. I do style it a lot. One thing I do know is tight buns, or putting your hair up in a bun when it's wet is not good for your hair, because it damages it being like all crunched up. And then also my stepmom told me, my stepmom has I've known her whole life, long red hair. But now it's like pixie cut. But she's always had long hair, and she used to put her hair up. And she said one day it smelled like mildew because she was constantly putting her hair up in a bun when it was wet and it's not drying in there. And it's crazy to think about, but I could definitely see how that would happen. Like if you have so much hair, you know, I have average thickness of hair. My hair is not thin at all, but it's not like her hair where it's like super coarse, super thick, and you're just putting it up because it's just hard to maintain. And it started to smell like mildew. And that was enough for me to be like, no buns. I'm good. I'll do cute little buns, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'll do something like that, but I'm not gonna do that. Keratin oil, any kind of oil I think is good. You should just be supplementing your hair with it if you use heat like I do. That's my 2 cents on hair products. And this is the face wash I use. So I have went through multiple different face washes, but CeraVe is the brand I use. I use the CeraVe makeup wipes because they are medicated, and I like to stick. I think your skin gets used to using something. Like if I was trying all these different products on my skin, my skin probably would break out. I don't have sensitive skin, but I do have like not perfect skin either. So I have to make sure that I am taking care of my skin. And I think sticking to products or a product line is probably the best because the formulas are similar. So I use the makeup wipes, the CeraVe makeup wipes, which are not cheap, which is why I don't lend them to no one. If you need a makeup wipe, here's some baby oil and some Q-tips or cotton balls. This is what I use in the shower. I use this. They have 4 or 5 different kind of face washes. I use this specific one because I use an exfoliator, and It has the cremicides and the salicylic acid. Like I've read a lot about that, and I heard that it's good if you have like unruly skin, which I think I'm someone that has unruly skin. So I use this, and then I also use a lotion when I get out of the shower. Same thing, CeraVe facial lotion. So those are the 3 CeraVe products I use. This is what I use for my skin. I have always had regular, not like regular. I didn't have acne, but I would have like regular breakouts. And right now my skin looks okay. One thing I have to stop doing is I don't sit in the mirror and pick my face. I think that's another bad habit we got out of the early 2000s and early 90s. You sit in the mirror and you pluck your eyebrows and you pick at your skin. Like, that's like my childhood, just watching my mom do that. And so I did that, and you pick your skin, and then it, the rest. So leaving my skin alone and then just doing the specific products. Yeah. Okay. Freedom Frankie decided to join the show. So if you like this content, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are following my husband, I do update you on him. So if you want more information, you got to stay in the tune. You got to get through the hard stuff to learn about him. But like my channel, send it to someone who uses same products or better products than me, so I can know. And this is what I use. And this stuff was sold out like almost a year ago. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I'm like, oh, all of a sudden everyone's using this. Someone must have did a TikTok on it or something. Doesn't that happen? Whenever you have a good product, someone will do like a TikTok or something will go viral and you can't find it anywhere. I had to order it on Amazon and it took me 2 weeks to get it. And I was like, why can't I get my face washed? Good thing I have backups. But I was just like, really? What else? Sorry. 2 things that I want to check with you guys too before I get off this horn here is I did get a quote on a maternity or a videographer or what I'm trying to say? A birth photographer. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, thank you, Mickey. That is a long time from Amazon. It was on back order because everyone bought the product all of a sudden. So it's back on the shelves now. Sometimes it's still very popular, but if you like it, order it now. But I did get a quote from my photographer for doing my birth. I told you guys before that she was interested in doing it. She's never done a home birth. She's never photographed I'm going to blame pregnancy brain on that one. She's never photographed a birth before. So we were kind of torn on how much it should cost and kind of the stipulations behind it because you are on call. So she reached out to like a local photographer page, and y'all, they were telling her like starting $2,000 to $5,000 for the birth. What? I said $5,000 is more than my doula and my midwife together. Are you kidding me? I was just like, what? And she was like, girl, I couldn't imagine charging $5,000 for a birth. Her birth, she has 1 kid. She has 2 sons. She had a stillbirth at 37 weeks, and then she has her second son. Her second birth took 4 hours. She said both of her births, excuse me, I'm all over the place. Both of her births took 4 hours, y'all. 4-hour births. Could you imagine you paid someone $5,000 to photograph your birth and it took you 4 hours? What? What? No. So we decided, but I did say, she does have like a 2-year-old. And I said, another thing she said is that photographers were booking. They were booking. So 3 to 4 weeks, they were not booking a single person in those 3 to 4 weeks so that they could make it to the birth. That to me is crazy. You're not going to book someone 3 to 4 weeks in hopes that you make it to the birth. That's why they were charging so much. So I told her, okay, continue booking people because you still have a life and you still have bills to pay. So continue booking people. We're not going to not book anyone for me. 2, let's do a flat rate. So a birth could be 18 hours and it could be 4 hours. So let's just plan on a minimum. So a flat rate. So we did a flat rate of 5 hours, and then if it goes over and I want her to stay, then we'll pay per hour. So her hourly rate is $375. Her hourly rate is $375, but she's going to do $200 an hour for 5 hours. So it's going to be $1,000. That's what we're doing. So we're going to book her for 5 hours for the birth and pay her $1,000. Well, we have to budget it in, but I know some people are wondering about that. And I told them, it's another expense, so we have to talk about it, but she only wants us to pay 1/4 now and the rest after the birth, because what if she doesn't make it? She's like, again, she's on call and she's going to do it. She wants to do it. It's going to help her. And especially if that's an area that she wants to go in, it'd be really helpful, to get more clients that way. And I mean, you guys have seen her work. Like, she does amazing. Like, she really is great. And at this point, she did our engagement, she did our wedding, she did our, our maternity. She's part of the family at this point. So I think we are going to do it. We're going to try to budget it in as long as everything goes all right and I can still work. But so someone said, let Nick take the photos. It's free. I will have my best friend videotaping it, like for like home use, but we're doing the Bradley method. So that is husband-led coach birthing, and he will be busy. Nick will be very busy during the birth. I'm not doing this alone, and he gets to sit on the couch checking his YouTube comments. Okay, people, he will be present and he will be doing everything he needs to do to relieve me of whatever he can do. Whatever he can do, he will be doing. He doesn't have time to have a camera in his hands. So that will be that. And of course, that is a great experience that would be awesome to have captured. And that will include newborn photos of him swallowed up. So you guys will benefit, because you're going to get to see, you'll get to basically be there for it after you get the videos and the pictures that we're going to share, the appropriate ones. So I think you guys will really enjoy that. But we were just trying to see how much it would cost, because it is something that we want to do. But like I said, you got a budget. It is another expense. So we'll see. But yeah. And one other thing I wanted to say, some people reserved gifts on our baby registry. So I have my hometown baby shower coming up soon, and there is a difference in reserving the gift and actually purchasing the gift. So a lot of people reserved gifts, and I had Nick send out reminder emails to everyone, because some of the gifts have been reserved for over a month now. And if you reserved it but you don't buy it, then no one else can buy it. So I'm just saying, if you reserve something for a month and then you don't buy it, it misses the opportunity that someone else in our family or friends could buy, or someone in general could buy the gift for us. So we sent out reminder emails. So come Wednesday, I'm going to cancel all the reserved gifts, because I have to give other people the opportunity to, because I have a lot of stuff in my registry. But guys, in August, I'm in the 3rd trimester, and it's time to start filling that nursery. So I appreciate everyone that has taken an interest in our registry. Van already has tons of things, tons of clothes, and we're really excited for the virtual baby shower. I showed you guys last time I was on here. I got like 4 or 5 gifts already unopened in his nursery, waiting to be opened for the virtual baby shower. So anything that anyone sends us from the registry will go in the office, and that will be part of the virtual baby shower that we'll do for you guys between Nick and I. So that's really excited. That'll be in September. Ooh. So, and if you are interested, we still have, in my description, I have Nick's PayPal and also my registry that you can just scroll, and it's super easy, and everything goes to our PO box. So it's been fun, because it's, you guys have been here since the beginning. So we're just going to keep on keeping on if we can. And I'll keep you guys updated with baby Van and Leo and all that fun stuff. And I hope, if anything, this video helps you guys to get to know me a little bit better and see how different I am from my husband. We're the same, but not. So, and I appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, if you know someone that would enjoy this kind of content, send them my way, or someone that I would have in common in interest, send them my way. Like, subscribe, because it just helps me set up a fund, and the viewers who want to help can contribute just an idea. Well, we have me and my husband share a PayPal. So basically all the money from our PayPal goes to our baby fund. And we're really excited because, you know, that's where a lot of the donations go. So anybody that donates for our baby shower or for the home birth, because, you know, we are still paying we pay out of pocket for the midwife. Anything that they want to contribute is helpful, because I'm going to try to stay home for 4 months. So we're trying to save up for that. And if you guys know, we've had a lot of recent vet bills that had to come out of the baby fund, because that's our savings. Like, that's our family fund that we're using for the baby. So we are set back a little bit. So if you guys want to help us or support us, you know, my husband's channel we lost a lot of money when Nick's channel got taken down off of YouTube, because he was monetized, not for long, but he had just been monetized. So we did lose a lot of money from that, because that is our extra income that we decided to use for the baby and me staying home. That's like crazy. Like, that's what we're doing that's like our second job too. He still works, but those are the money that we use to pay the bills. So anybody that wants to help, you know, you can use his PayPal, which is in the description of this video. It's all over our page. And I'm sure if you guys already know him, you already have his information too. So yeah, October baby. We're hoping, listen, he's right now a Scorpio, but if he goes 10 days early, he will be a Libra, just like me and Nick. And I do want to go early. So I told him right after our birthdays, because Nick's birthday is the 11th and mine's the 7th. So right after the 11th, I'm going to start, you know, doing the walks and doing everything I can to set myself up to, you know, prepared to go into labor. Going to try to go early. But if your maternal birthing pattern means anything, which I heard it does, my mom was late for all of us. So fingers crossed, little October baby. I told Nick, I said, if Van is born in October, we will go get little Libra tattoos, because it's meant to be our little Libra family. So that's my story. And I will probably try to do another video this week or this weekend. So anything you guys want to hear or know about, just let me know. And it was nice talking to you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.